Yes, sir. That started out in October of 2025 as a couple of 40-foot tall spruce trees. So there's never a day goes by that I'm not working on something or other, and today it's that big spruce. It's exactly what I need. What I need it for? This trailer deck.
This is Grizzly Country Outdoors.
So, I didn't bother showing the setup on this particular tree, but I will show you some stuff here. By luck, this tree, it landed across this old dog, and then that. So it held, this thing is in a position that it's perfect for milling. It's elevated above the ground, and it's sloping downhill nicely. So obviously I'm going to mill from the top down. I'm going to let gravity help me. Alright, that's what we got milled so far. We got 4 planks. Still got to get 1 plank, a 4x6 timber, and the rails for the Alaska mill. What the hell time is it here? 5:30. Going good. March 11 here in Whitecourt, Alberta. I'm just going to show you what I'm up against here. I'm going to put a new deck on my car hauler, and so I milled planks last year with the Alaska mill. These are the planks I'm going to make my new deck with, but look at, I thought it'd come out here and I thought there might be just a little bit of snow, but holy crap. I started shoveling here, and then I thought, well, I'm going to grab the camera just so people can see, but I can only dig down so far and it's just straight ice. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to get all the snow and ice chipped off the tops of the planks as best I can, and then all this stuff in between the fence and the planks, I got to shovel that out of here over the fence and get these planks opened up a bit so they can get thawed out a little sooner. Well, there we are 45 minutes later. Got that all chopped out. Now I just gotta wait for Mother Nature to help me with this. So I woke up today and I had the notion I was going to start working on my axles. But there's another thing here that has to get done, and I have opportunity, so I'm going to do this today. All these planks that I milled in the fall of 2025 are coming out. They're going to get cut to width and then run them through the planer. I got one of those DeWalt 735 planers. Man, they just kept getting bigger and bigger. Because of course I piled the heaviest, widest planks on the bottom. Wow. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, when I ripped these, they ended up with varying widths, of course. I needed 12 boards at 6 and 5/16. I've actually got one board at just 6 inches. And then the others are all, I've all been taking them to basically 6 1/4. So my big plan is, the board I'm standing on is 8 1/4 inches wide. So what I'm gonna do, it's gonna be the last board I cut. Basically, once I get that old deck stripped off, I'm gonna loose fit all these boards and just see how they fit in there. And then by having one wider board left that I can fiddle with to cut, but the old table saw is handling it just fine, so I have 3 more boards to do before this final determining board. I stopped at the lube shop, Lube City here in Whitecourt. I grabbed myself 2 full jugs of used engine oil. That's what I'm going to paint my planks with. They'll both color the wood and they'll absorb into it and protect it a lot better than any stain, and cheap. All right, so I got picked up that oil, used oil at the lube shop. And I'm going to stain these boards with it here in the back alley. So we're about halfway done. Those planks are looking pretty darn good to me. Well, there you go. Where are you going to find a nicer looking deck than that? The boards are just loose fit, obviously, and they're going to have to sit and dry. And then I'll get all the bolts in them. About 5/16, 2.5 by 5/16 carriage bolts. Geez, those are beautiful. And that oil didn't cost me a dime, and I'm going to be able to just every now and then, if it needs it, touch her up with a new coat of oil. Now it's a gorgeous trailer deck. Well, almost. Once I get the bolts in her. Once she's bolted down.